Hello, Maria. So we are still waiting for others to join. So in between, if you are like free, then we can have a discussion one to one. Hello, Maria. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So Maria, where are you from?
I'm from Pakistan, but I'm staying in UAE, in Sharjah, actually.
Okay, okay.
So, so actually, I'm interested in CAMS certification, but I'm looking for the job as well. I told you by the message that I lost my job just 2 months ago. I have experience in this customer service and all these things. But in the branch, I'm doing this KYC verification and checklist. All I'm doing at the branch level. I'm working in Al Fardan Exchange.
Okay.
So
Yeah, please continue.
that's the only thing. And I want to actually enhance my um this my experience because I'm searching the job in this field, but I'm not getting any proper response. I'm preparing for the interview, everything I'm doing, but I don't know their level is high or maybe they are looking for some certification for this job because with this basic level they are not hiring me on these grounds. So that's why I approach you. I need your assistance in this regards.
Okay, so why are you interested in like AML safety area? Is there
AML
a
safety
demand?
area.
Yeah, in anti-money laundering or financial crime area, is there a demand for this kind of job in Sharjah, UAE?
Yeah, this is actually my sector is the financial sector,
Okay.
and this is all in banks, even in the FMCG companies and all these this real estate companies. All this they have some department for compliance,
Uh,
not for yani all small companies even have the small department or they have some stuff they are verifying all these data and everything. And one more thing, because every exchange here and banks they have their side business in the investment in the real estate as well. Like our company have the also investment in real estate, banks have this shares and all these things in the real estate. So there is a need of compliance. There is a high demand for compliance in this because in in this in real estate there have some chance for money laundering,
yeah,
very well.
yeah, understood.
So all these actually jobs or companies they have requirement for the compliance, even small or big.
Okay. So at the time of interview, like, did they ask you that did you have some kind of certification like CAMS? Was there any
No, actually,
indication? Yeah.
some interviews they directly ask me, and there is a mandatory requirement at the time of the application submission of the application. But once I'm appearing in the interview, they are asking some high level questions that I guess there is we can read in compliance or KYC or some certified course they are giving the trainings, or that's my thinking,
Okay.
right or no?
So can you like elaborate what type of question did they ask you at the time of interview? If you
Like
remember, if you remember any of them.
yeah, actually in my last interview it was in Rustamani exchange. There is a requirement of compliance,
Okay.
and there is a mid senior level job. there is not specific any mandatory requirement of CAMS or certification like Go AML course.
Okay.
But they asked me the question that in the this real estate, how we can do this AML, how we can monitor this, all these things. So I didn't read it as of now, because my knowledge is just the foundation level. I don't know anything, but I have interest because I just started. I work in this field and I'm communicating with my compliance department, my clients also. So I developed some interest in this field and there is a demand also. That's why I want to take some certification.
Okay. They ask you specifically some question regarding real estate, right? How anti-money laundering.
Yeah, real estate. So what is the checklist of real estate? And because in the this job description they didn't directly mention that they're hiring or they're looking for some real estate compliance, but once I appear in the interview they're asking me the real estate related questions. And uh, um and I forget, but I remember that the question I cannot answer it there. So they told me you have to do some compliance course. I told him, sir, I need the job right now. If you give me the chance, then I have the
Right.
plan for doing the this course or training. So he told me, no, Joe, you just go first. Do spend 2 months or maybe it will take more or than 2 months, 3 months, maybe it will take. You have to certify, you have to take some certification, then you can got this mid senior level position
Okay.
for compliance
So,
or AML.
okay. So as you know that CAMS certification is quite expensive one, right?
Oh,
So do
okay.
you have another certification in your mind, or is there like another certification in demand in Sharjah regarding a
Uh, I heard about Go AML because just 2 days ago I applied for one more job. They're asking either CAMPS or either Go AML, the certification.
I'm not sure about GoML certification. Actually, it is a application to generate, different STR
Mm-hmm.
and threshold transaction report in a XML format. So
Mm-hmm.
GoML is not actually a certification. It's a application given by UNODC to, different developing countries. I think like a lot of countries use GoML for financial reporting part. So I
Mm-hmm.
cannot say for sure it's a certification, but yeah, CAMS is a world-renowned certification in anti-money laundering, and
Mm-hmm.
also there are some other certification provided by various agency, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to go for CAMS or any other
No,
certification?
actually, what I need, I'm not sure. That's why I approach you, because I told you here, camps. So many so of my colleagues they have the certification for camps, but they also lost the job and they are looking for the job. They are also not getting with the camp certification. That's the thing. I'm confused here. Either have to go for compliance because I know this is very expensive. I need just to enhance my the skills.
Right,
How can I do the KYC, transaction monitoring, screening, and this risk assessment? All these things I need some. Um, you can understand. I need some grip. Yani if some task will be assigned me in the future by any company, I can go it with this. Sorry, one more thing. I have one interview also in bank here. They asked me about PEP. I know
okay,
about PEP.
right,
Hanji.
right, right,
So he asked me one question. He put the example of our prime minister, right? He told me that our prime minister has some relations.
okay,
His friends or all these friends. Now he is not in his connection, right? Maybe 5 years or 10 years before they left him.
right,
But Either we will consider this relations or friends in PEP or no. I told him, sir, this is, as you know, this our prime minister is the politically exposed person. So all of his relations we will consider in the PEP. But later we have to check that either what kind of relation, or there is a depth in this relation, or until how long they have the relation. He said to me, either we can, for example, if there is any chance of money laundering or transferring of this funds, so just go and check. I'm not sure you are right, or something like that. He
Mm.
also make me surprise. That's the question. I got stuck.
Yeah.
So,
To answer that question, the rule of thumb is that if that person is removed from PIP, let's say, and it has been
hmm,
like 5 years since
hmm,
he has become a PIP, so he will
hmm,
no longer have a status of PIP, as well as his close associate will not be considered as a politically influenced person or close associate of PIP. So, PIP status depends upon the person and the time spent that has been spent after he has become PIP. Okay, so
hmm,
PIP is related to that individual, right? Not with
okay.
a close associate. Okay, so if I am a PIP,
Hmm,
let's say today I am a PIP. Now, let's say I have resigned from that position, and it has already been 5 years, right? So, if even if even if it is my wife or my daughter, they will be not considered as a close associate of PIP because since 5 years have already been passed, right? So I hope
hmm.
you understood the context, right?
Yeah, I understood the context, but you can advise me now, because all these things, in basic of compliance, I need. But I need some certification that, without any proof, you cannot go for this. They will not just see that you have all this written in your CV. That's not the thing, or you will speak in the interview. But they need some certification, something like some proof, I mean,
Okay.
or I want to know something, got some knowledge.
Yeah, yeah, understood. So the best course
So,
of action that I can, provide you
mm,
with is that I can, provide you the class, right? Online class,
okay,
and it
okay,
will cover all the concept of AML CFT, and even I will introduce to some advanced level of concept, some advanced level concept in AML safety. So that since risk assessment is a vast topic, but I will discuss here, right? I will tell you how the risk assessment is done, right? We'll
hmm,
go through the great length in that also. And after doing that course, I will not suggest that you go for CAMS, okay? You go for
okay.
any low cost certification regarding AML CFT that are available in your country, okay, right now. Just go
Which
for
one?
those.
Again, can you repeat it again, please?
Yeah, yeah. So, after after you have taken my class, you will have you will have a expansive knowledge on AML safety and other key areas. Okay, so
Okay,
understanding concept won't be any problem. So regarding the certification, okay,
okay,
I won't suggest you to go for ACAMS, right? It's like
okay.
around 1600 USD, right? It's very
Yes.
expensive course. Okay, so I suggest you that there are also other courses available in AML safety area. Okay, and
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure about them, but I heard about them. Okay, so you can search
Mm-hmm.
them in online. Okay, what is the low cost certification in AML safety, and make sure
Mm-hmm.
that certification is recognized in your in any of that organization in Sarja, right? And
Mm-hmm.
you can go for that course. Okay, and after you got job and you start building your career in this area, then you can do this certification like ACAMS and so on.
Okay, I have one question. This certification, it will take how long it will take? You give me in one class or what?
No, no,
This
it
basic
will be
knowledge.
14 days. I will, since
14 days.
yeah, 14 days regular class, 1 hour each day, right? Because
Okay.
we will be
Okay.
covering a lot of concepts, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I will guide you in detail. And also, you have to also work hard, right? You have to also understand. You also have to try to understand what the concepts are. But no worry,
Mm-hmm.
I will guide you, right?
Okay.
That's one approach we can take here, right? So you don't have to
Okay.
spend a lot of money in getting certification, right? You can go for it.
Yes.
Main thing is that it's a knowledge, okay? If you have a knowledge
Yes. Yes.
thing, do things right, then certification won't matter. Even I advise students like don't focus on passing certain certification or exam. Focus on
No, no,
learning.
actually,
Yeah.
you're not getting my point, actually. Uh, uh, if you don't have any vast knowledge in any area, that, for example,
You are mute.
then it's sure that you will got confused. Even it's the interview or even someone is asking normal questions, right? As you are a teacher, you can understand if any student.
You are on mute.
Sure, you will got confused or surprised, something like that. Maybe this is the problem only with me because
Uh,
I know all these basic things because I'm doing in my
You,
things, but I cannot express it to the interviewer.
yeah, I understood because the main problem, the main problem with you is that you are not understanding the concepts, okay, of AML safety very deeply. Okay, that's why you are finding it difficult or finding it confusing at the time of explaining the concept. So what I am telling you that I will teach you all these concepts. I will help you to interlink these all these ideas so that you will understand the whole, what is the AML safety from the ground level to the advanced level, right?
Okay.
And
Mm-hmm.
whatever the question they will ask you, okay, you can answer it like in any way you can, okay? So
Okay.
because I will tell you my real experience. So like when I did CAMS back in 2018, okay, in Nepal, so there were not many ACAMS holder, right? And so there was a job opening in it was a high level position, right? And when I faced that interview, right, the interviewer were not asking so many questions than what I was answering to them, right? So I was answering like even more than the question asked by them, right? So at the end,
Okay.
I was the only the person talking about AMS safety and all their issues, right? So
Mm-hmm.
why I'm telling you this is because I had a confidence, and I
Mm-hmm.
and that confidence came because of the knowledge, because I learned so many things during my preparation from ACAMS. So
Mm-hmm.
having a CAM certification itself tell you that this person is like certified in anti-money laundering. So
Mm-hmm.
the interviewer will be very careful in asking any wrong questions. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because he knows that you are like qualified person. That is the main purpose of certification. Okay, it gives you credibility. That is the main,
Mm-hmm.
that's it. Certification has no other purpose. Okay, but you will give the exam based on your knowledge, right?
Mm-hmm.
That certification is a proof that you have a knowledge in this area.
Mm-hmm.
So my,
Mm-hmm.
the your goal should be developing on concept, understanding the concept, interlinking those ideas, right? And so that you can
Right.
apply in your real life. Okay, because the
Okay.
situation will not be linear. Okay, there will not
Mm-hmm.
be any linear situation. Okay, many things will be thrown at you at a random,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you should be
Yes. Yes.
prepared.
Yes.
And mid senior level is that position where you don't have to do a lot of things, but you have to give a correct decision. Okay, that will
Yes. Yes. Yes.
impact in a long run. Okay, because one incorrect decision will affect, uh, you know, the whole career. Because I have seen it, even I have experienced that. Okay, so that's why I'm
Mm-hmm.
suggesting. That's what I'm telling you. Develop your concept. Okay, understand
Okay.
concepts, right? and
Mhm.
go for the low cost certification. Okay, it's just a tag. Okay, kind of a name tag. Okay,
Okay, okay.
focus on understanding the concept ideas, and you can face any interview. Okay,
Inshallah. Yes, okay.
that's what I'm telling you. Okay, that's what I'm provide offering you. Okay, so after taking this online course, you will have that
Mhm.
confidence that you can face any interview and answer any question relating to AML safety. See,
Okay, okay.
anti-money
Okay.
laundering concept is a very it's a standard developed by FATF. Okay,
Mhm.
everybody follows FATF standards. Whatever the
Mhm.
country it may be, the standards are same. Okay, there are
Yes, okay.
40 recommendation has to be followed by every country, and in mutual evaluation, if country lacks or doesn't fulfill any recommendation through its policies or through any kind of any kind of let's say there is a lack of implementation, that country will be in a gray list. Okay, so
Uh,
what
can
I'm
I interrupt the call, please? When call is there, please.
yeah,
I
sure, sure.
can leave. Sorry.
Okay, so hello Sivas to so hi, I cannot pronounce your name. Can you introduce yourself?
Assalamu alaikum.
No, I was talking to Sivavasto.
Babatso. Hi.
Sibabatsu. Oh, okay, sorry. Uh, so yeah, can you introduce yourself, why you are interested in doing camps? Okay, so you are in mute. Sibabatsu. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Hi, hello. So this is like it's a normal interaction between you and me, right? So there will be no any presentation. Just I want to learn from you that why you are doing this, why you are interested in CAMS certification or AML safety area, why you want to pursue this certification, what are your goals, what will be the expectation from this course, and so on. So if you like to share your views, ideas, or any pain points, then you're please free to share those. Okay, you are most welcome.
Yes, I'm free now. You can
Okay,
continue.
okay. So I have shared the links for the class. Okay,
Okay.
the chat box. So just go through them. Okay, don't register for it now because I will be also running more of this session in coming weeks, right? So I have.
Okay.
So this is like my first venture, right? So
Okay.
I left my bank like 2 months before, right? So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do something on my own in compliance area, AML safety area. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so this is I'm doing a lot of other things also, but I'm also taking classes on this AML safety. So you can go through those links and look at the details, right? And if you are interested, just email me or send me message, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you when to register. Will that be okay?
Can you send this links on my email, please? Better, it will be easy for me to open from there. Is it
Uh,
possible?
yeah, sure. No
On
problem.
the same communication, we are doing communication. Na? You
Yeah,
can send this links to there.
yeah.
So no issue. No, no. I can understand everyone has some engagements. You are busy also, but actually, I need some sincere advice. To be honest, and I approached two, three persons, but they are not giving me any proper advice. That's why in your last short session, because I was some busy outside. I just came, I registered already, and I'm just took your training, short training. So I
Oh,
got impressed about your explanation. You are going in this much depth. So that's why I approach you and I need your assistance.
sure, sure. Yeah,
And I also got, I'm very thankful that you are thinking that everyone has some limited budget, and I'm not having this job also, but I need to enhance my skills. So you are thinking like that. I'm thankful to you
sure,
as well.
sure. No worry, anytime. Uh,
Yes.
uh, and you talk about a losing job. Is there like a economic crisis in Sharjah or is
No, actually, I have going to be 9 years in Al Fardan Exchange,
okay?
and since I joined, we have the same salary package, not increase, not decrease like that.
Okay, okay.
So there is some time, like every 4, 5, 6 years, there is some, there should be some increase in the salary.
Right,
But
right.
in the meantime, our management got changed. Before we have different management, all locals, and now they mix the management with some Ireland person and Indian management. They have joint venture. Our
Okay,
see, owner is the local
okay,
UAE, but now they put some partnership there. That's why they have some redundancy, or they lay off some staff, and mostly all of them are seniors, clusters managers, and area managers, all these, and senior staff from the branch.
okay.
Only they kept some, yani, 4, 5 years experience staff they kept, and the rest all, they give us some time to search a good job outside. Some of them find out, but for me there is not luck. Now, until now, there is no luck. So inshallah, I have um, I've one more interview, but that's the thing, that I'm not having much knowledge about this compli compliance. So that's why I got confused at the time of interview. Maybe this is the thing.
So you are not interested in any like beside compliance, you are not interested in any other areas, right? So far, I have understood.
You have any choice?
No, no,
Let
no.
me know, no issue.
No, no, no. See, because I left job because I had a lot of interest in different areas. So I
Mhm,
was interested in cyber security. I was also interested in data science. I was also interested in risk management. That's why
mhm.
that's the reason why I left job because I wanted to try multiple things, right? So
Here, demand is also for data science, BI, or this
right,
things all in demand here also.
yeah,
But
but
I'm also in confusion that I have experience in customer service. Now I will choose the other line like data science. It will take me
yeah,
to the
yeah,
other side.
understood. Yeah, understood, understood, completely understood. So, I take
Yeah.
a gamble on myself, right? I took a gamble on myself, and I am
Uh-huh.
still sure, like, what will the future will bring. But,
Uh-huh.
so, so that was my choice. Okay. So,
Yes, yes,
yeah, and I totally understand the situation is quite different for you, and
yes,
I'm sorry to improve, right? I just wanted to what was the situation over there, okay? So
yes. No
yeah,
issue, no issue.
because I taught a master in transaction monitoring online course, and I gave it
Mm-hmm.
this compliance head. He was from, I completely forget the name of the bank. So he was from Saudi Arabia, and he was a compliance head, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, and we like I provided him with this training, and he you can do. Are you connected me with me in LinkedIn?
I don't think so. No issue. I
Okay.
will
So no,
send the
no, I will
connection link.
send you the LinkedIn profile, right? And you can, you can also search over in my post, right? And you can find
Okay,
his testimonial also, right?
okay.
So, yeah. Maria, so just I'm sending you the email. Go
Mm-hmm.
through those those links and
Mm-hmm.
look at the details. And if you are interested, right, you can email
Mm-hmm.
me back, okay? And I'll tell you
Okay.
the date for. I will tell you the date, and at that time you can register and we can start class. So so since this is my first venture, right? I'm not having
Okay.
large number of students, but I'm thinking
Okay.
that at least there should be 2 or 3 students before I could start my class. Uh,
Okay.
so I'm planning to do my class on. Uh, sorry, Maria, I need to take this. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So Maria, I'm planning to run this class from 21 July to 2 August. Okay, 2nd August.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I was actually previously I was actually planning to do this 2 class at morning and evening, right? So I have
Mm-hmm.
sent you the both link, right? Let me know which time is suitable for you. Okay.
A morning at which time actually? You're from Nepal, right?
Right. So 6 to 7. I'm not sure. So currently it's 7:30 p.m. in Nepal. I'm not sure about Sharjah.
You connected with me at 5:15 p.m. here.
Uh,
That time maybe 7 o'clock in Nepal, right?
right. Okay. So the
Yeah, there is
morning
a
will be
yeah.
very quite early for you. I think the evening will be suitable for you.
Yeah, sometimes I'm outside also, so it will be difficult to continue this session. It will be easy for me this time. This
Okay,
session will be
sure,
easy.
sure. See, again, it depends upon the lot of students. Since currently you are only the one person who have joined this session, and I completely understand, right?
Mhm.
This is my first time, right? And
Okay,
it
okay.
takes time to build your credibility in the online.
No issue, no issue.
Yeah.
And one more thing, what will be the this all charges or something you are charging about this course? Did you decide or you will
Yeah,
decide
yeah.
as per the students?
So I'm, the figure is around 150 USD dollar, but you
Okay.
will get 10% discount, right? There will be discount code in the link I have given. You'll get all the
Okay.
details how to purchase, right? But again, don't
Okay.
purchase now, okay? Because
Okay.
I will tell you. But if you are interested, just send me email, okay? After going
o-
through that detail, and I will ping you later, like just
o-
before starting class. And even
Okay.
if there are no more student and if you are still interested, then I will teach you,
Mhm.
because
Okay.
since you are very interested on this, right? So yeah, I will help you to go through this.
Okay. Inshallah. Inshallah. Okay.
Yeah, Maria.
And I think yes, yes.
Yeah,
It's okay
please.
for me, inshallah.
Yeah, and please continue. You were trying to add something.
No, no, I'm just saying to you, I'm interested more than this interest. I need to enhance this. There is beside this interest, there is some requirement also. So there is a market demand also that also I learned from the interview that I have to be something equipped in my this one. And once you are not on the seat or once you are not facing to the customer, you are not in the market, you also lag behind one more step back,
Right.
as you are not communicating, as you are not coming across the scenarios. So that's the situation I'm facing right now. That may be coming in my as a hurdle
Right.
to overcome the interview. So I need this one.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure,
Right.
inshallah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Completely.
ready.
Yeah, and if you have if you know somebody or if you have colleagues of your own who wants to do same kind of course, then you can also invite them, right?
Okay, okay,
You can spread the word. Maybe they will also join you, and it will be also
okay,
benefit for me also, right? And
okay, okay,
obviously,
okay,
and we can discuss on the price, okay? That won't be an
okay, no
issue.
issue.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Karan.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you for attending. Okay, thank you for giving me opportunity.
Thank you for giving me time, and thank you for understanding. I know you understand my point, but I mean to understand that at from which level I need the learning, as a teacher,
Yeah,
because
I think you have,
all persons don't have the skill to understand someone from which level I have to teach the same front person, right?
okay. So can you briefly go through your job description, what you did over in that position over 10 years?
Uh, I, in the 10 years, actually, I started as a cashier in customer service.
Okay,
And around 2.5 years back, like 2 years, 7 months, I take over this KYC checklist and verifying all these details from the new details, like you can say KYC registration
right.
from the corporate or individual, both. Individual, only we need the ID, local Emirates
Hmm.
ID. But for the corporate, we need all these documents like their trade license, their owner beneficiary, all these things, and their invoices at the time of remittance. All these have to check their account. They have the proper bank account and all these documents at the time of registration. I'm the one doing this registration of corporate also.
Hmm.
So I came across some some scenarios also, but for at the time of questioning, I cannot express this thing. That's the thing.
Right, understood, completely understood. So you were you did as a tailor. Uh, do they call tailor or cashier over there? Cashier, right?
They teller at the bank side, but cashier and teller both in the exchange house.
Okay. So you worked as a tailor also, and you did customer due diligence as being a KYC, let's say, staff, right? So you
Hanji,
work in a
yes.
you
Uh, this is an extra task because beside my customer service job, they assign me this extra task for by the day end, I have to submit this report to my line manager. All these
regarding
checklists,
regarding
yes,
how
with
many
this.
accounts you have opened during that day, right?
This is not exactly the account because this accounts are in banks. This is just the registrations. There may be something like sometime in if it's the individual, if it's just ID, we have to check, verify all these things,
Right.
then it will be 100 or more than 100. But if it's the corporate at the exchange house level, it will be like two or three, because it will take time,
Okay. And
because to put all this data into the system and scanning all these documents. Once the we will send the request to the compliance department, then they are sending us these all highlighted things. What is this thing, what is this thing, all these questions we have to then call to the customer and ask the what is the requirement they are asking the compliance. Then we have to follow up on this. And sometime it will take 1 day or 2 day, or sometime if it's on the compliance level then it will take 2 or 3 days. If it's not the urgent, then it will take 4 5 days also
okay,
from their approval side.
okay. So compliance in your organization, right? Compliance department in your organization.
This is in my branch level. I'm just telling you the task of my branch level, what I'm doing.
Okay.
And this follow up is second thing from the compliance,
Okay. So
because
so
if this is for the new customers. If already registered customer, then once I'm making the transaction, I have to check their invoices. what's the purpose of the payment, what is the requirement, what is the payment exactly matching as per the customer requirement, and what is the invoice date, what is the validity. All these things I have to check. And if I miss any of this thing and I'm just sending and scan copy, because every remittance for the corporate we need the source of fund. If it's the corporate, we need the check copy and all these things as a source of fund, and invoice, all these invoice, and what is the purpose of all these things, their
Right.
email communication, if
Right.
it's by WhatsApp or if their personal email, then we have to attach all these things and we have to send to the compliance, because for every remittance, even if it's the individual and if it's the corporate, this all scanning through our compliance department. There
Okay.
is individual screening also, and there is a corporate screening also. For
Right.
example, if it's the individual, then there is maybe some pop-ups are coming for compliance. They need the SDN details, SDN.
Right. Right. Right.
So they need the details of their date of birth, their relation with the beneficiary or sender. It's not for a foreign remittance. If it's the local remittance also, there is more, because for local bank accounts they are not giving all these remittance permission to the exchange house. So all these remittance are going through central bank. So this is the requirement from the central bank. For some time, if it's the some customers, they are sending regularly or receiving also regularly, changing currencies. For example, some customers are coming, they are just a car washer or cleaner, but they are
Right.
bringing the big amount to exchange currencies. So above 50,000 dirhams. Before it was 100,000 dirhams. But after that, central bank put some this limitations. So it's like 55,000 dirhams. They need the source of fund. Source of fund, for example, if it's the FCY currencies, we need the DRIC form.
Okay.
So if they are not able to provide that, we have to check why they are changing. They're just the car washer or this just the
Right.
accountant from any company, representative sometimes. So we have to check and call and check their actual person. We have to check them,
Okay.
because and sometimes we have fake currencies also. We came across the fake currency, we came across this then we have separate this procedure for fake currencies. This is also coming in terms of compliance. We have to send all these police report and this all things to the local police department. We have to generate the for sometimes the customer is coming for regular receiving and regular sending, we have to send the STR reports. I'm doing also this, but small level, because I
You also send
we are
STR
the one.
reports. You also send STR
Yes,
reports.
I'm also sending. Yes,
STR or
like
SAR or both.
S STR, because SAR the compliance is asking sometimes,
Okay.
because we are the one, if we report to the compliance department, they are sending us one separate form. We need the remittance, all the details, which date he sent this remittance, how
Right.
many times he is sending, how many times he is receiving, and which customer. Because I came across some customers, they have they are just working in some company, but they are receiving big amounts. So
Mhm.
I got some suspicious about them. So I asked him about his, because his all details are registered. Sometimes no one is bothering, like all the details is already in the system.
Mhm.
So how uh, once the pop-up is coming, because even receiving also we need the proof. What is the relation of the sender? What is the relation? Why he is receiving on behalf of which company? So he told me that time he declared that I'm working in this company as a PRO, but I have some side business in Dubai for mobile company like that. So I'm sending payments to Qatar, and I'm receiving the shipment from there. So then he bring the invoices. Then I ask him na that you have to provide the proof. So he bring the invoices. So he is receiving this. Then compliance is saying it's okay because we have sister company in Qatar also, Al Fardan Exchange. So he's using this service to from here. But still, we have some internal compliance. No, they are asking from there. They are sending regularly, but from
Okay.
here they are just while the timing of because from Qatar, whatever the payments are coming from other GCC countries, they are just after the approval of our back office, they are releasing not on the same day, next day. So once this payment is ready and customer is coming, so they need the payment urgently, but we have to inform that this is payment is not available on the same day. You have to provide first the documents, like what is your, if for example, if that customer declare us that he has the business in Dubai, like I told you the scenario, then we need the trade license copy, his owner and partnership, all these documents we have to attach as a copy and keep in the file for audit department, and we have to send one copy to by the system compliance department. That is the requirement from branch level. So all these tasks I'm doing.
Okay. Okay. So as I have understood, okay, the
Hmm.
main transaction that that was performed in your organization was one currency exchange and then
Uh-huh.
wire transfer, right? Beside this,
Yes,
are
yes.
there any transaction? Any other transaction?
I told you na, this exchange is not for remittance. This is for currency exchange, not for currency exchange only. We have the bill payments. We have the this air tickets also. We have the national bonds service also, like you saving bonds also. We are
Okay, you
issuing.
also sell shell.
We have, yes.
Okay,
Yeah, we have credit cards and debit this credit card payments also. For example, if any customer want to deposit his bank account and ATM is very far from his home, he is going to the nearby exchange and he is depositing the money to his local bank account. So sometimes these kind of payments also the pop-up is coming. For example, if any customer came to buy national bond and he want to buy like 100,000 dirham a bond,
okay,
so we cannot issue a bond on any customer without any proof of fund.
right.
So we need that time also proof of fund, his bank account details, and his 3 months bank statement if he is not withdrawing the money one time, because there is a limit 10,000, or sometime banks have 5,000 dirham per day. So
Okay,
we need three months bank statement. But 3 months bank statement, this amount should be not about the 3 months. Only the validity of this payment, like 100,000, should be for 1 month. But we have to check the activity of this customer. Either he is getting any equivalent amount, like this amount equivalent to any 20,000, 15,000, like that. Yani he has some salary level, or what is from where he is getting the money.
okay. So Maria, I understood this. Okay, so
Mhm.
how frequently did you receive like AML safety training in your organization? Was it annual basis?
I we are getting yearly AML and counterfeit something AML. We have mandatory training per year. But this regarding the currency exchange or all these things, we have quarterly. sometimes after 3 months, after or sometimes after 6 months, because our actual business is cash.
Okay.
So this remittance part is, we need the awareness, or we need the rules. What are the rules central bank is posing to Alfardan? There are so many exchanges in the last 1 or 2 years. They have closed also. UAE exchange, maybe you heard the name, very, very famous exchange.
Okay.
Do you know the name?
I might have heard about it. You.
Yeah, around 2 years before or 3 years before, there is a big penalty on them,
Okay.
because of this is the biggest exchange, like Alfardan also having the same level. So they closed already because of these not following the central bank's rules and all these things. The compliance is very
Yes.
loose part of there. So, because not following all these central banks rules, they close this exchange. So, after that, Alfardan and other exchange who are in first, they have to follow strictly the rules posed by the central bank. So, we have yearly one visit also from central bank staff.
Regulatory inspection, right?
Hmm. Regarding, they are going to any branch and they are just randomly checking what we are
Right.
doing at the branch level. And later on, they are just, if it's not about the satisfactory level, then they are sending the sometime the fines also, because our exchange didn't get any fine, but
Okay.
they got the strict, the
Warning.
alerts. Yeah.
Warning. Kind of.
So our compliance is from the individual level also, they are very strict.
Okay.
It's not about the corporate level. Before, we have the limit of 100,000, everything 100,000 you can do until 100,000.
Right.
Then they reduce to 75 or 80,000. Then around 2 years or 1.5 year before, they reduce to 55,000 dirhams.
Okay.
So it's like within 3 months you can cover 55,000. You have the limit, or you can finish it within one day or one month. It's upon you. But once your limit cross 55,000, then the system will ask directly.
Okay.
So we have all these kind of services. Before, we have just the currency exchange, but after any development, all these things, people are not going to the banks. Sometimes they're just directly going to the nearby exchange. This is not the service from Al Fardan. This is all big exchanges like Al Ansari, Lulu, Joy Lucas. All these big exchanges, they are giving these all services. But we have a lot of competition about these things. So we have some very strict rules. Our compliance department is very strict. So that's why they are just putting the pressure on the junior staff, like the branch level. We are the front line. So they're just checking everything. You have to do this. So our yani my duty, we have to take not yearly. We have to take around once a month, or within 3 months. We have online training. No need to go to the any training,
Right.
mm, this office, or we have separate training staff there, but they are just putting every 3 months to refresh. We have mandatory trainings. If you will not finish your training, then it will mm, give you negative marking.
Right. Understood.
And this compliance manager, our senior manager, he's sending the reminders to the branch manager that your staff, this
Right.
staff name, he is not or she is not attending the online training. He's not, because before we have online training, then they generated one separate Alpha Academy, by the name Alpha Academy. They put one
Yeah.
website. Then we have to attend all these mandatory trainings. We have registered logins there. So we have to attend all these trainings, and it will come in our yearly this what we are calling.
Okay, Maria, so it is very good to know that you are not completely new to this concept. So you have already covered
Hmm.
customer due diligence part, which is a major
Yes,
part of AML CFT. So
yes,
the main problem here is like maybe you have some, there is another pillar of AML safety. That's a transaction monitoring part and
yes,
suspicious transaction reporting. So you have like little bit you have like much experience on that part also. But the I think that problem here is the like linking ideas, like how AML safety concepts are being linked with customer due diligence, or so there are a lot of
yes,
other concepts. If you could grasp them, then it would be easy for you to switch to the compliance, let's say compliance area, because you already know the ground level, right?
yes, yes,
So yeah, I don't think it won't be any difficult you to catch those concepts, right? But if you
yes.
have any confusion, you can always ask me. I'll be there. And I think yeah, so we'll wrap up here. And again,
Okay,
thank you, Maria, for attending this let's say orientation class and giving me the opportunity. And yeah, I have already sent you the email, and please also connect me with LinkedIn, right?
okay,
And
okay.
if there are any let's say your other colleagues who wants to take this kind of class, then you can spread the word.
Okay, okay. If I will connect to some of my colleagues, because once you left the company, all are scattered here
Right,
and there.
right, right.
I have one or two colleagues in my connection, but I will check with them, because since 2 months I am not contacting them, because they are just busy in their lives, and they are
Yeah,
just
yeah,
in their
understood.
search.
Yeah,
So let me check with them also if they are interested. But for me, I'm sure I'm interested, and I'm ready to join the session. Okay. From
okay.
my side, it's confirmed, inshallah.
Okay, thank you, Maria. And okay, so yeah, you can please go because I have already sent you the email. Please go through that email and go through
Okay,
the
okay.
details. And since you are interested, and before starting of the class, let's say 1 or 2 days before the starting of my class, you can also mark it on your calendar. The class will run from 16th July. Okay,
Okay.
Uh,
16 July. Okay. But
so
before you said 21st July, no, right? 16 July is it's confirmed,
yeah, it's
inshallah.
16th July from I think it's a Sunday, right? Sorry, it's not 16 July. I'm I'm sorry for confusion. It's a 21 July. Yeah,
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 yeah. You
yeah,
said
yeah.
21 July
Yeah.
to
I
2nd August,
confused.
right?
I became confused. I was looking this calendar since I was looking at the Nepalese date, right? So I got confused.
Okay. Okay,
Uh,
okay.
so okay, it's from 21 July, and before registering, before starting the class, I will contact you or send you an email, and then you can register for that.
Okay. No issue. No issue. Inshallah. Okay.
Okay, Maria. So thank you. Have
Okay.
a nice day, and
Thank you.
we'll soon meet. Okay, we'll meet soon.
Okay, okay. Thank you for your information. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the time.
Thank you, and you are most
Okay,
welcome.
welcome.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Bye.